Please march on the colors.
Color guard, attention. Carry colors. Ready, cut, present, colors.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Carry colors. Ready, cut, order, colors. Ready, cut, at ease.
Hello, I'm Principal Dave Goodwin, and I would like to welcome parents, guardians, family members, community members, South Kitsap High School staff, and of course our soon-to-be graduates to the South Kitsap High School Class of 2020 Commencement Ceremony. We have some distinguished guests with us. Please welcome South Kitsap School District Board of Directors, President Eric Gattenby, Vice President Liz Sebrin, John Berg, Rebecca Deal, and Jeff Daly. And we of course have Superintendent Tim Winter with us, and I would just like to welcome them all. I would also like to thank the South Kitsap High School administrative team, starting with Assistant Principal Frida Evans, Assistant Principal Casey Ogan, Assistant Principal Charlotte Cole, and Assistant Principal Janice Marisic, and Deans Marcus Logue, Tammy Lester-Dame, and Alex Chertok. Next, I would like to give a special thank you to our senior team, Assistant Principal Frida Evans, Counselor Jana Vergoots, Counselor David Bufano, and Dean of Students Tammy Lester-Dame. They have worked incredibly hard to make this happen under challenging circumstances. Next, I would like to thank the entire staff at South Kitsap High School for their hard work and dedication to this group of seniors over the last 4 years. And last but not least, I would like to thank the video production crew for the countless hours that they have put into this worthwhile effort, which is allowing us to watch from home and anywhere in the world. Welcome to all, and thank you for being part of this ceremony honoring the class of 2020. Thank you.
So many things to do or say, but I can't seem to find a way, but I wanna know how. I know I'm meant for something.
Well, I don't believe anyone is going to forget the year 2020. There's an old saying, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I believe this statement definitely applies to the class of 2020. You have proven to be resilient, and being resilient is one of the finest human character traits one can possess. You have been forced to give up so much this spring, and yet your attitudes and outlook on life have remained so positive. Facing and overcoming hardships are what define us, and as the saying goes, make us tougher. One thing for certain in this life is that you will face more hardships. It's just part of the deal. The only thing that truly matters is how we handle those inevitable curveballs that life throws at us. And this spring, if it's any indication, has shown us that you're ready for what life has to throw at you. The last 4 months has forced us to think about what's truly important in this life. Family, friends, community, love, and our relationships are the things that we too often take for granted when life is easy. So, if there is a silver lining to all of this, I think it's that it's caused many of us to count our blessings and realize just how much we have to be thankful for in our lives. In many ways, graduation is as much about closure as it is a new beginning. It's a formal acknowledgement that we have finished an important chapter in our life and that we are starting the next chapter. So, it doesn't stop here. You'll be beginning that next climb towards an advanced degree, a career in the military, the skilled trades, or an occupation that may not even exist yet. In the coming years, you will start families, you'll meet new people that will change your life forever. This is exciting, but it can also be uncertain and make us nervous to take that leap. My advice to you is to follow your heart and your passion. Listen to that little voice inside you, because it never lies to you. And trust that you will fly, because you will. There's so much waiting for you out there, so many amazing things just around the next corner that you've never even dreamed of. We're very excited for you. The promise of each generation gives us all hope in the future. And I know I speak for the whole staff at South Kitsap High School when I say that we will be watching you with anticipation of the great things your generation will do to make this world a better place. I am fully confident that with hope in the future, love in your heart, and a belief in yourself, you can do anything you want with this life. So stay tough, class of 2020. Congratulations, and go Wolves. Thank you.
Class of 2020, congratulations. We are so very proud of you. You've endured 13 long years and then ended with a bang. So go make your best life and you make it happen, and we are so very, very proud of you from the Board of Directors, South Kitsap School District.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You made it. 13 years of hard work and a graduation and year ending like none other that any of us has ever seen before. I wish you the best of luck in having completed this major milestone and going on to the next portion of your life. I look forward to seeing you in the community and seeing you making lasting impression, continuing with South Kitsap. On behalf of myself and the rest of the Board of Directors, congratulations and welcome.
Class of 2020, I'm really proud of you also. You've been creative, you've been courageous, you've had a lot of patience and understanding with what's been happening around the world, and all of these skills you're going to take into your life ahead, and you're going to make this new normal the best normal yet, and I appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing what you're going to do.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. This is a very memorable time in your lives. You'll remember, you'll be able to talk to your grandchildren about what happened. High school experience is often influenced by what's going on in the rest of the world. My experience was interrupted with the assassination of President Kennedy. That is something that you'll remember in your future. If you're not keeping a journal, write a letter to yourself and tuck it away. Record your thoughts at this time, and you'll be able to share those in later years. Again, congratulations.
On behalf of our staff, I hereby certify, as principal of South Kitsap High School, that these graduates have met the requirements of the State of Washington and South Kitsap School District. Mr. Winter, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the South Kitsap High School graduating class of 2020. Mr. Winter, will you please come forward to accept the class?
Thank you, Mr. Goodwin. And on behalf of the South Kitsap School District, I accept the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, seniors.
Kaya Elizabeth Ogan. Sequoia Nicole Simmons.
Hayden Jeffrey Backlund. Jesse Lee Reedy.
Sarah Grace Reedy.
Elizabeth Carol Williams.
Michaela Hargrave.
Christina Bonham.
Kiana Amato Pierce.
Sterling Bigler.
Margaret Ann Armstrong.
Haley Rain Abundis.
Blake Baldwin.
Caden Allen Blowers.
J.R. Abbott.
Kelsey Elizabeth Blair. Allison Bell.
Brian Blair.
Grady Allen.
Jaden Jean Beatty.
JC Brooks Bomber.
Blake Ballou. Riley Alexander Bennett.
Max David Adams.
Mackenzie May Bell.
Jaylene Aguero.
Grant Atkins.
Nick Eddie Anderson.
Jaden Allen.
Christian Beneke.
Mia Alipio.
Justin Bertelson.
Danielle Rose Anderson.
Haley Boyd.
Madison Adiao.
Angel Bowman.
Phoebe Jane Pangolinian Adriana.
Ellie Binnington.
Lily Arnett. Sander Boyce.
Jonah Ardron.
Logan Anchik. Aaron Bourne.
Jared Brown.
Jackson Cottier.
Chloe Marie Korich.
Madison Coleman.
Austin Sharpia.
Jesse Goodlin.
Ethan Carlson.
Elijah Carroll.
Owen Chaffin.
McKenna Brown.
Chelsea Dorian Manchinova Cruz.
Brendan Krebs.
Cameron Krebs. Caden Cucciardi.
Clayton Dion Conway Newton.
Andrew John Cabonting Carlos.
Ashley Cameron.
Isaac Cottrell. Kenneth Howard Churchill.
Jillian Cooper. Young Anna Hong. Lexi Clark.
Gracie Joe Lucasen Kreider.
Alina Cruz.
Ryan Clough.
Scott Camello.
Jaden Nicole Cook.
Lizzie Carter.
John Carter. Alex Cribb.
Micah Cargile.
Anastasia Colton Fisher.
Elias Cardenas.
Gina Cartwright.
Lauren Byerly.
Joshua Connors.
Jeremiah Coleman.
Ethan Conrad.
Kincaid Carberry.
Kaylee Cantrell.
Winter Carberry.
Mickey Campuzano.
Christian Wayne Sherrod Chapin.
Lindsay Noel Comstock.
Dylan Bird. Alicia Dawson.
Caitlin Elizabeth Edwards. Alexandria Eldridge.
Cody Diamond.
Micah Tyann Curtis.
Logan Destrada. Isabella DeFreitas Carper.
Nick Fox.
Alici Facita.
Diana Edwards.
Delaney DeTrey.
DeAndre Davis.
Sophia DeGregory. Taylor Fennison.
Tyler Dennis.
Gabriel Curvin.
Allie Davino.
Liam Cunningham Soper.
Andrew Ellison.
Alexander Dominguez.
Angel Fitch.
Colby Dick.
Tiana Flores.
Jaden Delos Santos.
Marlo Ebwen.
Sarah Elizabeth Fontenot.
Anthony Feuchtschwanger.
Alex Dupuis.
Jacob Davis.
Abraham Danye. Cody Dylan Dato.
Don Ernst.
Dutch de Garamore.
Isaiah Fontenot.
Ethan Freeland.
Rachel Donaldson.
Dominic Christian Lee Current.
Alasia Floyd.
Kayla Esperanza.
Colby Failing.
Isaiah Fresnoza.
Melanie Enriquez.
Nathan Eastman. Angela Luna. Colby Griffiths.
Jonathan Higby.
Anyone you want.
Audrey Green.
Nathan Hodges.
Caleb Hoffman.
Michael Ray Gillette.
Taekyung Hill.
Marisol Gonzalez.
Annie Elizabeth Gatlin.
Abigail Gontwango. Ashton Hoyt.
Tyler Howe.
Ian Michael Gilbert. Naomi Paisha Head.
Dylan Stephen Hall.
Bella Horvath.
Amber Lynn Halfhill.
William Helliker.
Emma Gomez.
Kenneth Hall.
Leah Jin Anna. Savannah Angelina Hall.
Nolan Hubble. Carly Rose Germain.
Bain Christopher Hasty.
Nicholas Hine.
Juliana Hansen.
Diana Hokog.
Nakaya Hoskinson.
Tatiana Graham.
Hannah Victoria Lee Haynes.
James Robert Gilpatrick Parker.
Hadley Gregg.
Talia Saviv Gamboa Poole.
Liliana Garcia.
Maria Hazel Hoyt.
Natalie Quinn Horton.
Alexander Gentry.
Kylie Jade Harmon.
Davi Guzman.
Trinity Hammond.
Adam Heppenstall.
Jacob Hurlbert Chapman.
Abigail Inglesrud.
Tyler Kent.
Cody Krenzer.
Melissa Huska.
Larissa Infante.
Melissa Infante.
Elijah Hunter.
Riley Cruz.
Piper Jacumart.
Brody Jansen.
Morgan Elizabeth Corlock.
Jacob Kohut.
Tyler Gillette.
Ryan Jones.
Alyssa Hull.
Taryn Krumsick.
Bradley King.
Sam Hutchins.
Christopher Dylan Kincaid.
Abigail Jones.
Eric Interiano.
Abriel Jimenez.
Larea Johnson.
Michaela Jump.
Kyler Kelso.
Jacob Johnson.
Emma Irwin.
Anna Knapp.
James Jones.
Natalie Kerrigan.
Isabel Krall.
Joseph David Johnson.
Maggie Kim. Jason Mathis.
Aaliyah Marie Rose Lacrosse.
Autumn Bree Lighty. Abby Lynn Laughlin.
Hannah Lucia Lai.
Tehani Lefotu.
Haley Nicole Lawhead.
Leo Malco.
Zamira Lightfoot.
Cameron Anthony Liebentret.
Brett Lund.
Ciara LaRue.
Kaya Martinez.
Min Lee.
Deidre Mallory.
Selena Madrid.
Malo Soso'o Lapola.
Ethan Mon.
Christian Lopez.
Benjamin LeClaire.
Derek LaValle.
Bridget Ashley Martin Peterson. Jillian Aaron Marasco.
Prosper Mays.
Ryder Mannon.
Ariel Lang.
Rebecca Laforte.
Jasmine Lamoureux.
Jasmine Lonis.
Elijah Mackey.
L. Mengahas.
Olivia Barbara Mashevich.
Jacob Laws.
Caleb Larson.
Morgan LePage.
Ava Lawrence.
Abby Lane.
Tommy Jade Lund.
Jordan Matulich Olson.
Faith Law.
Jason Lowther.
Adon Amador Logo.
Maria Liliana Mock.
Michael McFarland.
Skylar Michael Myers.
Matthew McComish.
Rochelle Netty Dog.
Hunter C. Million.
Molly McDonald.
Jonathan Naimoyo.
Emma Lynn Melton.
Allie Marie Nelson.
Riley Mihai.
Peyton Motter.
William Michael McCurry.
Trenton Miller.
Hezekiah Moore.
Annabelle Rose McElhaney.
Joshua Bowers.
Edwin Nino Delgado.
Colton Norum.
Leslie Mills.
Alina McCrae.
Kira Nahara.
Aubrey Rose Moe.
Anna McIntosh.
Madison Merwine.
Annabelle Nash.
Keith McGinnis.
Kenta Michelson.
Brandon Meister.
Riley Sinclair Morrison.
Abigail Rose Meadows.
Sean Lind Mutons.
Samantha Joy Nordby.
Jacob McGauley.
Catherine Ellen Meggs.
Drew Bean Moore.
Neka McKay.
Taylor Murray.
Preston Moritz.
Mackenzie Nemi.
Carver Moore.
Charles William Moore. Alexander Norman.
Amanda Reeder.
Heidi Halco.
Luke Joseph Rager.
Shane Quigley.
Austin Euler.
Jackson Reichendeifer.
William Plummer.
Kevin Plummer.
Jacob Edward Richmond.
Dylan Pierce. Russell Pavlidakis.
Caleb Proctor.
Lindsay Lene Pirelli.
Lonnie Rose Olander.
Nathan Deal.
Soraya Roberts.
Daniel Riley.
Jackson Pruitt.
Gaius Talon Antonio Nucci.
Kira Pinkerton. Jacob Ogden.
Troy Norton.
Michaela Pinard.
Quincy Philip Parsons.
Alex Orand.
Carson Rader.
Connor Robb.
Keegan O'Brien.
Garrett O'Brien.
Austin Quattlebaum.
Jacob Olson.
Hayden Robinson.
Liam Pratt.
Madeline Parrott.
Tony Perry.
Theron Parker.
Zoe Pangilinan.
Sierra Ramsey.
Ethan Patmore.
Timothy Joseph Reedy. Jillian Ong. Ava Melia Conleona Henahay Okalani Levy.
Christopher Perry Savanaugh.
Justin Rutledge.
Dylan Rockefield.
Faith Shipley.
Kylie Scott.
Haley Andrea Scott.
Lewis Sampson.
Michaela Rogers.
Autumn Bailey Scheitlin.
Spencer Sykowski.
Jaden Shoneman.
Gabriel Kealohilani Ross Neergard.
Erica Marie Rosenow.
Sandra Gabriela Rojas Hernandez. Carla Isabel Rocha.
Mackenzie Benita Sinclair.
Nicholas Rubatino.
Benjamin Scroggs.
Josiah R. Rodriguez. Tyler Short.
Alyssa Christine Sandquist.
Tyler Reese.
Jet Skelton.
Brandon Simpson.
Riley Nicole Rollins.
Sydney Grace Sexton.
Angela Scolari.
Skylar Simpson.
Ashton Revis Scott.
Madison Charmaine Ray Ruane. Ashley May Shilston.
Abigail Rose Rogers.
Evelyn Sagrero.
Travis Sherman. Adriana Schaefer.
Rochelle Ann Sass.
Aiden Shapler.
Savannah Schaefer.
Fernando Sanchez.
Mason Rogers.
Jackson Schwank.
Carson Rowley.
Kayla Darville.
Kimberly Tapia.
Orlando Nathaniel Trejo. Dawson Snyder.
Arlie Smithson. Cameron Soto.
Connor Charles Topher.
Michelle Tharrington.
Victoria Graciosa Soto Lane.
Jordan Renee Thornton.
Anna Marie Tangen.
Jessica Ann Swanson.
Connor Twist.
Colby Starkle.
Rebecca Marie Speak Meyer.
Miguel Alvarez.
Ronnie Sorter.
Kendall Thomas.
Brianna Tovar.
Madison Van Ravenhorst. Christine Tanael.
Jackson C. Sutton.
Carter Stevens.
Cameron Vance.
Luke Robert Thorvalson.
Aiko Torbron.
Mehana Tomashiro.
Alex Trigloff.
Kaylee Renee Template.
Angela Olivia Sylvia Smitha.
Cameron Stanton.
Sophia Stockwell.
Jasmine Stevens.
Lily Madeline Spencer.
Evan Jean Stanley.
Gabrielle Marie Talley.
Abe Lyle Thorley.
Carly Wilson.
Sarah Isabel Smith.
Stephanie Smith.
Jack Stencil.
Jolly Tusabi.
Mark Swallow.
Tasman Faith Erlacher.
Garrett Stanton.
Avienda Thomas.
Tiffany Saifu. Audrey Tarr.
Sophie Monet Vandenberg.
Faith Christine Smith.
Serenity Williams.
Crystal Wilkowski.
Logan Velez.
Savannah Ward.
Lois Lynn Marie Walliver.
Kylie Charles York.
Tessa Joy Warwick.
Sarah Webb.
Renoa Estelle Standard.
Sean Wu.
Andrei Alexandrovich Zadniprovsky.
Caitlin Wright.
Brianna Jolie Wetzel Davenport.
Malik Williamson.
Ivy Watts.
Maxine Magdalene Winslow.
Julia Wolf.
Alina Chunza Weirs. Gabrielle Longsanon Lancico.
Jen Ware.
Sharon Coatnam Yee.
Austin Wright.
Lyndon Wolf.
Patrick Yee.
Joshua Farron.
Colin Wolf.
Ben Weller.
Nathan Whitney.
Francisco Velez IV.
Damian Robleski.
Riley Zappin. Natalie Wood.
Marcus Tatum Young. Trevor Wakefield.
Gabe Wynn.
McKenna Wheeler.
Carmelita White. Bradley Watson.
Courtney Allen Nelson.
McKenna Yoe.
Grants Villaluna.
Emma Wasilchin. Maddie Martin.
Grace Glisson.
Robert Hackelberg.
Grant Marceau.
Gavin Marceau.
Jonathan Walters.
Pearson Arnold.
Kaylee Budenick.
Eric Elliott.
Robert Wilson. Gabriella King.
Desiree Shower.
Marley Marie Regan.
Madison Elena.
Kennedy Darcy.
Aiden Camp.
Jacob Sauer.
Annabelle Brackett.
Kaylin Ruth Hashime. Noah Ethan Key Linville.
Trey Zalaki.
Seth Zimney.
Well, I think we can all agree that our second semester at school was a little bit shorter than expected. Over the last few months, some days have felt long, boring, and monotonous, whereas other days really seem to zoom by. One of the traditions I am truly glad we are all able to still partake in was Senior Skip Day, and I must say, I don't know who planned it this year, but they absolutely deserve an award. Their ability to unite the class of 2020 to all partake in this tradition was absolutely commendable, not to mention just how many days they convinced all of us seniors to skip. During our iconic Senior Skip Months, we were granted ample time to reflect upon our high school careers. We realized that our class, South Kitsap High School's class of 2020, was a class of many firsts. We were the first to have freshmen at the high school, the first to play and perform on the newly renamed Ed Fisher Field, the first to have 6 valedictorians, and the first to finish out their high school careers during a pandemic. All of these firsts have helped define our class of 2020 and have taught us resilience along with many other skills we will utilize in our future journeys. Yet we could not have accomplished all that we did on our own. Our counselors, administrators, coaches, teachers, friends, and family were all instrumental in helping us prepare for our futures, and we feel it is vital to give them the thanks and recognition that they so well deserve.
It is thanks to our counselors and administrators that we had a fairly smooth transition to the high school. Ours is the first class to have graduates who attended South Kitsap High School for all 4 years. For those of us who pioneered this transition, we were not only brought together closer as a class, but we also had the opportunity to form stronger relationships with teachers, upperclassmen, and staff, aiding in our success as students, athletes, musicians, and club members. When the rest of our class joined us at the high school, we were thrilled to no longer be the least experienced group of students and to finally unite as the class of 2020. From the beginning of our high school experience, we were the bringers of change, a quality I hope each of us carries with us to our next phase of life, whatever that may be.
On September 13th, the class of 2020 became the first class of Wolves to play on the newly renamed Ed Fisher Field. Despite the dangers of playing on a Friday the 13th, it was magical. Our losing streak came to an end, and students ran onto the field as our band played the school song. Pride in South Kitsap was tangible. While this was just one of many football games, our class came together in a defining moment of community. I felt connected to my classmates in a way I hadn't yet in 3 years as a Wolf. I think I speak for everyone when I say that night was truly special. To the hardworking coaches who have supported us for 4 years, thank you. Your influence will be with us for many years to come. That first game on Ed Fisher Field represented the class of 2020's drive to push through. We might have to experience a few hard-fought losses in our lifetimes, but they only make the victories that much sweeter. Wolves, there is nothing we cannot overcome. Here's to a lifetime of wins, losses, and all the memories made in between.
The graduates of 2020 are also the first seniors to experience a semester of quarantine. Though it is definitely not ideal to be the social distancing gurus, these unprecedented and unfortunate circumstances have provided us with perspective and wisdom beyond our years. Our senior year was meant to be about making the most of and cementing our glory days within our minds to draw upon throughout life. However, with recent events, we have been called upon to prioritize something greater, the well-being of others. Instead of obsessing about prom dresses and tuxes, seniors have been creating masks, spreading encouragement, and creatively aiding both the mental and physical health of the community. This tragedy has enabled us to focus on the greater good and what is truly important, health and relationships. Friends are uplifting friends, while family members are learning and leaning on one another to preserve love and hope. For these reasons and countless more, we want to thank all of our family members and friends who have helped make our lives purposeful and worthwhile, regardless of the adversity we may face.
In spite of the challenges we've encountered in our high school careers, our class has always been resilient and taken advantage of the countless opportunities to develop our skills as students. It's no coincidence that ours is the first class at South Kitsap to have 6 valedictorians, and there is not one of us less deserving of this honor than another. Each individual in our class has worked incredibly hard to make it to this point, and we can all credit our success in academics as well as extracurriculars to our remarkable teachers. They saw potential in all of us and worked day in and day out to make our goals and aspirations achievable. As we leave, we can take the lessons they taught us, good and bad, and utilize them in whatever future lies ahead. None of us could have predicted our senior year would end this way, but no matter the circumstances, we the valedictorians are proud to represent our class of 2020 Wolves.
Now, we are the first class to graduate in this new decade, and my vision may be closer to 2500 than 2020, but even through these uncertain times, my vision of our future is clear. While we will never forget the sight of SK flags proudly lining our little downtown on Bay Street, it's time for us to move on to bigger and better things. Whether that means studying at college, serving in the military, or pursuing a career right out of high school, this year's seniors are going to leave our mark on the world, and it's because of the time we spent and the support we received here at South Kitsap High School. Now, after all these firsts, I want to finish our high school career by looking back, by remembering the little things that made this year's class of 2020 so special each and every day. So to the seniors, my friends, our classmates, one final time. Have a great day, SK, today and every day for the rest of our lives. This isn't a goodbye, Wolves, only a see you later. And now, even though we cannot all be here together, let us take a moment to turn our tassels in unison, taking this next huge step in our lives.
1, 2, 3.